Ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing today? I am bringing you an NU game, as you can see right here, using that one team with like the Pupitar and Swallow and Emboar, Beerball, who can forget him, clashing his bottles and his glasses all around the place, and some other cool stuff as per usual. So I guess we might as well just get straight into this one. I believe it was it was by me. It was against a guy by the name of CamTheHam. I guess that's kind of cool. And yeah, so we're going to do stuff and lead off with Pupitar, which actually works out really nicely because he has a Swallow in the lead. And Swallow in general can't do too much to Pupitar just because I resist both of his stab stuff. So he's going to U-turn. No, he probably can't do much. Gets a crit on the first turn. As you can see, that crit basically does nothing as well. So I would have liked to not have that there and put me a little bit better footing. But hey, doesn't make a huge difference. Still managed to get my Stealth Rocks up, and he goes straight into his Armaldo. Armaldo is one thing actually in NU which can spin rocks away, which I don't think I was actually properly aware of it at this point. But he does manage to spin away the rocks, and Pupitar with Screech is not a good idea. People don't do it in general. I think it's okay. I think it's a cool like sort of gimmick, but I think I can make this set a lot more viable if I just gave it something more useful rather than Screech and Torment. I think this has this is just like weird. Oh, no, it doesn't have Torment. It's some weird set. I don't know. Pupitar is Pupitar. It does what it likes. Earthquake does a decent amount. And at this point, I'm thinking he's probably going to go out to Swallow to dodge the Earthquake. So I'm going to go set Rocks up back again. Even though now he gets the Guts boost on switching, that's gonna help me because if he goes into Armaldo and tries to spin them, I can probably go into something else to deal with him right now. And he probably doesn't want to go to Armaldo because he'll take super effective damage from the Stealth Rock at this point. So he goes into this guy, Whiscash, who is going to take minimal Stealth Rock damage and simultaneously be able to kind of threaten me with the water move. So I get the Screech on the switch, or the U-turn into it anyway, so his defense is dropped, so if I bring in something physical and sort of threatening, then I'm going to be at a much better footing. But the best thing that I have to go for to deal with a Whiscash, Dragon Dancing one, an offensive one, in general, any kind of Whiscash, is Amoongus, because I have the 4 times effective Giga Drain, I am very bulky, and I can pretty much take any hit that thing wants to deal out. So, as long as Amoongus is alive, Whiscash is not a problem for me. And the fun fact about Amoongus is that obviously Regenerator is going to buff it even more. So, go for the Giga Drain, just play the obvious move as he goes to Swallow. It actually does about 25%, 20-ish%, I guess, after Poison 25. So, that works out nicely, because not only does he take Stealth Rock on the switch in, but he's also going to take a lot from Giga Drain and a little bit from Poison. So, works out really nicely. As I know in general, Swallow's going to go for the Brave Bird, so I'm going to go straight to Pupitar to take it okay. I mean, it does a lot more than I would like it to, but that's because he has the Guts boost and his stab and everything going on for him right now. So he can easily take me out with a U-turn. Great thing though is that now that rocks are up, unless Armaldo can come in and spin them away, his Swallow is now dead. So that's really good, I guess. And at this point, he is going to go to Armaldo. I wouldn't have said this was the best of ideas. If you want to bring a spinner in and get rid of rocks safely, you want to bring it in on something you know you can spin safely on, not just put it out there and give me free switching. Because now that I have free switching, I can just go to Choice Band and Floatzel and take him out, and now rocks are still on the field for the rest of the game. So if you're ever in that situation, don't go straight out to your spinner, go out to something else, and then when the opportune moment sort of appears, then go to your spinner so that you know you can get it off without any trouble, or much trouble anyway. So he goes into his Rotom-Fan. I'm thinking he's probably going to be scarfed or something and probably going to Volt Switch on me, so I go into my Zebra, and he actually goes for the Air Slash. I guess that was works out either way because it's not very effective on me anyway, so it doesn't really make a big difference. And I can easily go for the Flame Charge, I think, and try and get my speed going up. So that's what I tried to do. Unfortunately for me, he's going to use Swallow as death fodder at this point, so I'm not actually able to get the speed boost off. But there you go, that's what happens sometimes. And in essence, it wouldn't have mattered anyway because he still has this Whiscash. And from my Zebra set, if you've tried to... Why am I saying Zebra? Fucking, I'm a British, and I say Zebra. Fucking you Americans and your stupid just influences on me. Never mind. Yes. But I go back to Amoongus here, knowing that, you know, he can't really touch me. Even if he wants Dragon Dance, I can take anything. And the coin fell over. So, yeah, that's what I do. Go for, I believe, a Giga Drain or a Spore. I go for Spore thing. No, Sub. I Sub here, and then I'm going to Spore the Mantine, and then I'll go from there, I think. Because now that he switches Mantine in, it is pretty much just sitting there waiting for me to go and hit it with a move. And my moves are Giga Drain and Hidden Power Fire, so in general that's not going to help me out at all because it is a Mantine and it's very specially defensive, so Giga Drain is not going to do a lot, and HP Fire is obviously resisted and, you know, good stuff like that. So I managed to put him to sleep. He doesn't break my thing with the sub, so I guess I was okay with that. He doesn't break my thing with the... He doesn't break my sub with the Scald, is what I'm trying to say. But I honestly, you know, sometimes it's good to keep a sub up, but when you're faced with Giga Drain on a Mantine and I'm Amoongus, I don't really have much going for me. Didn't make much sense for me to stay in there. So I go into Emboar thinking I'm safe. All of a sudden, he whaps out Sleep Talk, whaps out a Hidden Power, and now I'm getting scared because I don't even know what the hell this is going to be because I have zero clue about what kind of Mantine he's running. Turns out he hits me with super effective Hidden Power, so maybe it's flying. I guess that's the best thing that Mantine has. Hidden Power flying as stab. That would be weird, but that's the only thing I can really viably see that it would be if it's super effective on me because he has water. I don't know. Whatever. It hits me, it does a lot of damage, and I go for the Wild Charge because I'm just playing stupid here, forgetting, of course, that he still has Whiscash, which, unfortunately, I really can't do much against. I can Hammer Arm it, sure, but that's not going to take it out in one shot, and I don't want to risk him getting up a Dragon Dance while I Hammer Arm him, and then him going and wreaking havoc from there. So I decided to go into Amoongus again. Constant thing this match you're going to see is Amoongus switching in on Whiscash because every time I can take the hit, as you can see, Earthquake doesn't do over half, not a 2-hit KO, and I obviously have Regenerated to buff my health back up again, so that's all good. I'm really not worried about that at all. So I go for the Giga Drain, just hoping he's going to stay in at some point and just try and kill me with an Earthquake or do as much damage as he can. He doesn't. He knows that he would like to have Whiscash for later on so that he can Dragon Dance on me and do all those kind of things to my face, which I do not appreciate. But in any case, he brings in Mantine now. It is reset its sleep turns because it's come back in. Obviously, 5th gen mechanics, we all love them. If we don't love them, then we hate them, which I do hate them. But hey, sometimes they work in my favour, so I'm not complaining. Yeah, Hidden Power, flying hits Floatzel, switches in, I guess, with the Sleep Talk, and it does a lot of damage, so I'm a little bit afraid that he's going to be running lots of problem moves like that. What am I talking? I don't know. I've just walked down my brain and fell off a cliff or something because I'm not making sense anymore. I switcheroo is what I wanted to say. I wanted to get that something burned. I wanted to get my Flame Orb off of me and burn something up, and Rotom works perfectly because I get a Choice Scarf from it, and that actually is going to work really nicely. And why I don't know why I said I was choice banded with this Floatzel earlier, because I'm obviously the Flame Orb set, which whatever. Anyway, I wanted to kill the Rotom, so I went for Ice Fang, which is kind of the thing there, and he brings in Mantine thinking I guess he can live some hits. But, unfortunately, Ice Fang is a KO from that range, so he's going to go down. And I can actually run Ice Punch on this guy right now, because it's now legal, but this match was taken quite a while ago, so therefore I have Ice Fang instead of Ice Punch. But anyway, going to the Zebra, thinking that I have no idea what this thing wants to do to me. I guess Amoongus would have been a much better switch in, just because I can take the Toxic, but I didn't really know what he was going to do. I thought maybe he might be paralyzing me, so it would have been better to go into this guy to get the electric thing. So that's kind of how that worked. Doesn't look like he can do much to me otherwise, so he's going to switch out, and I predict that, go for the Pursuit, which I guess is okay. Doesn't do a lot of damage because, well, I'm Zebra and I, you know, don't have stab on Pursuit and stuff, and not very strong in general. So he goes into this thing. And now I'm thinking, okay, Whiscash, you're a bit of a bitch right now. You're really annoying me. I'll just go back to Amoongus, and I should be able to just take the hit now and finish you off with Giga Drain. So he's going to Dragon Dance on the switch, and I'm thinking, okay, Earthquake should probably do about 75% if he's lucky. So that's what I'm going to do by staying in and go for the Giga Drain and hopefully finish him off. But he switches again, and this just constantly continues to go on and on and on and on, and he's running out of things to switch to. So in the end, when all comes down to it, I'm hoping it's going to be a one-on-one scenario with Amoongus versus his Whiscash, and I will be able to finally take it out. But until then, I managed to kill his Rotom from Burn and Giga Drain combination, and I don't really know what this stupid, like, freaking... what is this thing called? I can't even remember. The stupid pink fucker that looks like a Clefairy. I don't remember for some reason. For some reason, the name escapes me. and I have memory blank. So there. Whatever, I don't care. It's going away. He brings back in this guy, and it's just this is becoming really stupid at this point because I honestly can't do anything to it with the Zebra. I can't do anything to it with most of my guys, and the only thing that I can do anything to it with is my Amoongus, who is once again going to switch in. My God, this scenario is going to get old, and it already probably has done at this point. But there you go. He's going to DD, and at this point I'm thinking, okay, are you really going to switch now? Are you really going to go out? And he doesn't. I'm thinking, okay, finally, thank God, I'm going to be able to live this at least relatively well, just because he's only got +1. Go for the Giga Drain, and he crits my kebab. He crits my kebab right off the barbecue, and at this point I'm thinking, fuck! Oh, Jesus, that cough came at the wrong time. And so, my only option here, really, is to go into Floatzel, trick it a Choice Scarf, because once it's tricked a Choice Scarf, it won't be able to set up anymore, and it will have to lock itself into one move, and that one move so happens to be Earthquake, because he's not going to go for a water move on me. And I still have my Swallow, so the nice thing about this is that I'm able to push him out without a Dragon Dance, so now he's just locked in with Scarf and stuff, and so Swallow can do what it likes. I'm going to U-turn on this guy, hopefully get a nice switch into my Emboar, and from here, basically, he only has this guy and the Whiscash left. So I can go for a Hammer Arm, finish off this thing, and then that other guy, I can switch my Emboar out and use Swallow to take care of it, because I should still be able to outspeed his Choice Scarf Whiscash with Swallow. So I go for Hammer Arm. Oh fuck, what is going on with things going wrong? Because suddenly I start to cough, like when I said, yeah, okay. I missed the Hammer Arm. That blows. Like, really fucking annoying as hell. The bad thing is that I get toxic and it's not a huge deal. But, you know, I've managed to get critted by the Whiscash and now I've missed Hammer Arm. So basically, the crucial point of this match, when I want to get things done and just finish the game and have it be done, they're not coming together for me. They really aren't. I'm kind of just being left in the dust here. And Hacks is not being my friend. Oh God, the revenge of the cough. What is this, man? So, in comes Whiscash again, and I'm going to Hammer Arm it. And, you know, I hit this one, thankfully. It does a nice amount of damage. It does a lot of damage, actually. I'm thinking, well, what am I going to do here? I could potentially switch out, you know, fearing this guy going for the Earthquake and go to Swallow, but that's not a good idea because he can also go for the Waterfall, which would hit Swallow. So I think I'm just going to Death Fodder my Zebra because, honestly, it can't really do anything at this point to either of his guys. So I thought just, hey, you know, might as well let him Waterfall me and let me go down into the dust. So there you go. That's what happens. This point, though, I think I have this on lockdown pretty much because Tana can come in. She can go for the Facade, finish this guy off, and I will be able to now take out the stupid thing with the Guts boosted Facade, or a few Guts boosted Facades, I guess, because I have enough power to do so. And I don't think he has any attacking moves. I'm not quite sure if he does or not. But it's going to do a lot of damage, almost kill it. And I'm not sure if he's going to Wish Protect here. That would be kind of lame. He might well do that. But if he does, then whatever. I guess he's just Toxic Stalling. It doesn't make a huge difference. Because as you can see from the first Facade, it's easily going to take him out after this turn. He can't Wish Protect again because he doesn't have enough HP to do so. As you can see, he's well away from being able to live one. So, I'm just going to go for a second one, or I think I go for that instead of a Brave Bird, yeah. Facade is just generally better than Brave Bird in most situations, with Swallow involved. So there you go. Finish him off with the Facade, finish off the stupid thing, and finish off the game. So I hope you guys enjoyed that one. It was a very long one, and it shouldn't really have been that long. But I guess that's what happens sometimes in life, and things and such. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much for watching once again, and goodbye.